Okay, thank you to my wife and kids for getting me this new GoPro. So now I can do some videos of all the woodworking projects I got going on. I'm Corey, and this is Woodworks by Snyder. So today, or yesterday actually, what we started on was making some benches for a dining room table I made years ago. So each one of these will be a bench top. I'm gonna clean up a little bit, but we got the rough saw marks in there and everything to match the table. I'll get a video of the table a little bit later, but yeah. So there'll be one on each side. These are a little bit long. They'll be 68 inches, so they'll tuck right under the table. And then they're 14 inches wide. They're an inch thick right now. I'll beef up around the edges with some skirt to kind of make it look like 2 inches. And then what I'm doing right now is making these legs for each one. So you can see here, this is what it'll look like under the bench. I'm basically just using some pocket holes. It's easy and simple right now, but this is all reclaimed lumber. You can see here, the lighting's bad, forgive me. There's nails in there and everything. And I'll clean this up when it's done, but I got the pocket holes in there. Sand that all down. Those will be on the inside, so you won't really be able to see those. But I got 3 more of those to make. So we'll set this up. I don't know, I'll figure out how to time lapse a little bit later. But this is so cool. Probably gonna listen back to this audio like everybody in the world hates how you sound on video. Ooh, look at that. Cinch it up. Cinch it! Boom. Look at that. Of course, this with the pocket holes, you know, will be inside of the bench, so it won't be as visible. But we gotta look. Okay, now we gotta put this one in. This doesn't split. Look at that. These were old pallets I found, but they were like, wasn't a typical pallet. Like I work a lot with pallets, and you get like 2x4s like this with a pallet, or the ones that got like a notch, right, for the fork to fit through. Just typical. These pallets were connected with, and I planed this down on the side. I can't plane this side because it'll rip up my planer, right, with the nail heads. So this thing probably had, I don't know, about a 1/2 inch on each side. I mean, these things were massive jerky members, right? And they had these boards, really thick, wide boards that went between. And these
1, 2, 3. Papa's in the kitchen, Mama's in the field. Murder in the house, mud flung high upon the wheels. Rooster in the dooryard.
And now, yes, my workshop also doubles as a garage, which has never seen a car in it, ever. Other half over there is kids' toys and bikes and skateboards and everything like that. This half, which is like 3/4, you know, it's my 3/4, is workshop. So over there I got a little mobile bench. Actually this bench right here and this bench used to be all one thing. It was a big 4x8 table, but it was big, it was heavy, and so what I did is chopped it in half. So now I got this mobile base. They're all locking casters that I can move around with my table saw, right? Could pop up. This one's got my router table in it. I could pop that up, and what I can do is move this little 2-foot section over into this corner against the wall. It's my paint booth over there at one point, I guess. You know, so I can have like a little L-shaped table, and then I can tuck this kind of close to the wall over there under the lumber storage. Yeah, so it'll work out. This will be a nice little table. Hey, Chuck, we're videoing here.
Who's we? You're your imaginary friend.
That's right.
Left me standing in the corner with my head so hanging down.
Little rag wipe up some of this glue. There we go. 2 legs now. So what we'll do here is, and we'll clean this up. We'll cut these flush and sand them. Glue these plugs in. I'm gonna put like a dark stain on this to match the table. I'm gonna keep telling you I'm gonna get a video of that table, but so I'll put those in there. And these are just Craig plugs. I don't know where my top is. It's just like a paint grade. Yeah, I probably should have got the they make oak ones, which would match, you know, when you stain it up. I'm sure it would match a lot better, but these are 18-inch high benches. Very rustic looking. These little holes are barely going to be visible. You know, the only way you're going to see that is somebody gets their head down under the bench and starts looking. But so it's going to be, see that? Is all these sanded up, right? Stained up. So these you won't be able to see this. I think they'll blend in fine. All right, so now we got 2 of those. To give an idea here. I don't know how far the legs are apart exactly, but I think these legs will be, they'll be further apart than that. I'll put them probably pretty close to the ends. But let's test it. Oh, look at that. 230-pound dude sitting in the middle. Nothing. Those things are gonna be solid. You'll see from my videos, which I'm hoping to put out some good amount of videos when I can. Obviously, I got a real job to worry about. But glue and screw. Right? they're looking very particular on what faces outside. I like that. But look at this one. This one's cool. See, it's got like, I don't know if you can see that. It looks like scarring. These little flecks. Like this. Usually it's a result of quarter sawn oak. It's that weird look like that. Almost like scars in the wood. Very cool looking. So. I'm gonna jinx it. Keep talking to no hitter here, but luckily I have yet to drill through one of these stranded nails in this wood. I cut through some yesterday, which, note to self and anybody else watching, causes some serious damage to your saw blade. Put this back before I trip and break my neck. In case you're wondering what this bench behind me is, this 6/4 cherry, redoing our pantry door. Gonna be making just a basic 2-panel door. They'll have frosted glass in the top, and then probably maybe use some of this reclaimed stuff for the panel below, which I think will look kind of cool.
We have to have like a code for when you're recording, so I have
So you don't walk in while I'm talking? Look up there, see? It's gonna be hilarious looking back at this. I'm gonna have to beep out a lot of stuff. Huh?
start your YouTube.
I do already have one. The Woodworks by Snyder. I created one.
So basically now you make videos put on this reason?
Yeah. That was the wife, folks. Yeah. It's making all things possible. Because without her, I would not be making this video, right? Because she bought the camera.
You know I'm back, like I never left. Another sprint, another step, another day, another breath. Been chasing dreams, but I never slept. I got a new attitude and a lease on life is a peace of mind. Seeking a find I can sleep when I die. Want a piece of the pie, got the keys to the ride, and I'm straight. I'm on my way, get up my way. I'm running late, what can I say? I heard you died twice. Once when they bury you in the grave, and the second time is the last time that somebody mentions your name.
City 2. So 3.5, 3.5 will give us screw up already. Measure 8 times, cut twice.
I feel glorious, glorious. Got a chance to start again. I was born for this.
All right. Now we're good. Take 2.
Glorious, glorious. I feel glorious,
The crib looking Victorian. You know that we've been going it since we hopped out that DeLorean.
I don't have whole shop vac action here. Gotta connect the shop vac to the back here, just to try to keep some dust down. Got that. Hearing protection, breathing protection check. These little masks are made by RZ. They're a cool little mask. Old Spitfire look.
When I open my eyes, hope I see you shine. We're planting our flag, they don't understand. The world is up for grabs. We gon' be alright, put that on my life. When I open my eyes, hope I see you shine. We're planting our flag, they don't understand. The world is up for grabs. I feel glorious, glorious. Got a chance to stop.
4 breadboards. Alright. Now we're gonna plane these down. Just gonna work on the plane the bottom though, so it's smooth. I want the top to be rough. I want these kerf marks in here to go with the table and the rest of the bench. So get the planer up that's sitting on the ground that weighs about as much as a small child. So hopefully I don't kill myself. Maximum effort! Woo!
Well, I came home like a stone, and I fell heavy into your arms. These days of dust, which we've known, will blow away with this new sun. But I'll kneel down, wait for now. And I'll kneel down, know my ground. And I will wait for you. And I will wait for you. So break my step and relent. Well, you forgave, and I won't forget. Know what we've seen, and him with less. Now in some way, shape the excess. 'Cause I will wait for you. And I will wait well as strong, and use my head alongside my heart. So tame my flesh and fix my eyes, a tethered mind freed from the lies. And I'll kneel down, wait for now. I'll kneel.
One bench. One bench. That don't look bad. Did I call this a Forstner bit or a Foster bit? I don't know what the hell it's called. It's this thing, you know? Right here, look. Foster, Forster, tomato, I don't know. You're right. 2 benches. Grizzly Adams after I put that on. What's that? Getting a good quality beard action there.
Trouble all my day. I bid farewell to old Kentucky, the place where I was born and raised, the place where he was born and raised. I've been in trouble, no pleasure here on earth I find. For in this world I'm bound to ramble, I have no friends to help me now. He has no friends to help me now. Expect to see you again, for I'm bound to ride that northern railroad. Perhaps I'll die upon that train. Perhaps he'll die upon this train.
notch out the railing here. Turn this off. To notch out the railing at an angle. See that? A little bit of a space there. Do it on both sides because of the. This one's a little rounded, but because of the angle of the legs, I had to notch out this square a little bit so they fit in there tight.
What's happening out there? What's happening out there?
Nothing. I'm building a bench.
I just wanted to use the walkie-talkie.
So I got my wife a new Apple Watch, and that's what she's playing with now.
Roger that, two-board.
Yeah, it's a big 10-9er. One bench. Now, like I said, I gotta figure out a way. And I want it to match the table, the trestle. So basically, let me adjust this. Right. Let me flip this. Sucker's heavy. Right. So, and maybe it's not a big deal, but so here's obviously a bench. I don't know, maybe it won't shift, but right, to keep the bench stable this way, laterally, is that right? Usually entails having some sort of like a trestle across here, right? And I'll stiffen it up, but in the table I've got turnbuckles that go from about here to the center, right? And it cinch it and it keeps it tight. But I was thinking maybe some iron pipe, like in a 45, just like this, right up here. Connect round plate, 45, connect a 45 pipe, exactly. And that should stiffen her up. Let's see what happens here, though. If I fall on my ass here. Oh, Nike. I mean, that's pretty solid. I think you were just getting a view of my butt. Yeah, that sucker's not. I don't think there's any sag in that. But, I mean, it's a little wonky. I know I just put the glue in, but I like it stiffer. You know, I got kids and young kids, and they like to, you know, they'll be getting on here surfing or something. So I gotta like overbuild everything. Anyways, that's one bench. Look at that. Pretty good. Let's see what the actual dimensions are. Just 68 1/4 by 14. And that should be magnifico to fit right under the table. Obviously, the dark stain on it. I'll sand it down, get pencil marks off. Maybe fill some of these little gaps I got. But yeah, one bench. I won't bore you with the what was that? I won't bore you with the second bench. I'll do the same thing. Repeat. While I'm drinking a beer. Yeah, of course. All right. Again, one bench. To go back and edit. Hopefully this video is not too long. To edit it and snip some stuff out. Woodworks by Snyder. I'm watching myself on the screen. I'm such an idiot. All right, guys. Check it out. Adios. Bye.